Thanks for checking out this film review from the Dead Man's Party podcast. You could find our full archive of every unedited show if you subscribe to The Skeleton Crew on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Be sure to support Dead Man's Party on Patreon. Link in the description. Enjoy the review.
Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
No, stop. Kitchen, bring food.
Merry Christmas. This is Dead Man's Party, and we are here to wrap up 2025 final show, and it's pretty fitting that we do it with A Christmas Story. Funny movie to review. It's not like a lot of people have done it, but I'm excited about this, and I'm with the guy who has yellow eyes. He had yellow eyes. Chris, what's up, Chris?
Listen, jerk. When I tell you to come, you better come.
What are you, my wife? And we are with the guy who cannot put his arms down, Aaron. What's up, Aaron?
What's up, man? Good to be back in the most jolly time of the year.
Absolutely. And unfortunately, we are missing one person today. Unfortunately, the Ghoul. The Ghoul is probably under your bed because he ain't here.
And we don't know where he's at.
Yeah, we don't really know where he is. But
which is kind of concerning, to be honest with you.
He might be behind a desk all wrapped up.
Yeah, he might be, and he might be the last thing that we get tonight. But yeah, he's just not here. We don't really know why, but unfortunately, due to scheduling, we cannot reschedule at all, unfortunately, which is a shame. But yeah, hey Ghoul, listen, man, if you're listening to this show right now, we hope you like it.
Yeah, if we haven't found you by the time this thing airs, we should probably put in a number for people to call or something.
Dude, if he just forgot this is the day we were recording, when he sees our text messages, his stomach is going to fucking drop down into his feet.
Do you think a bottle of Jack is going to be upside down when he reads it?
Oh, it'll be upside down until it's gone.
Yeah, it'll be one of those nights. But yeah, listen, we're reviewing A Christmas Story, 1983. In the 1940s, a young boy named Ralphie Parker attempts to convince his parents, teacher, and Santa Claus himself the Red Ryder 200-shot range model BB gun is really the perfect Christmas gift. Director Bob Clark, he's a big Christmas movie guy. He loves doing Christmas movies. Writers Gene Shepard, who also narrated it, I believe. Right? He was the guy talking the whole time?
I believe so, yes.
And he was the guy with the awful line, the line ends here, begins there. That's him?
Oh, was that him in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Fun fact.
Wow.
I didn't do any deep diving.
Oh, okay. And I have a beef with that line because it makes no... Like, who says that? The line ends here, it begins there?
Right.
Like, wouldn't you say...
The reverse?
Like, yeah, the line starts here, it ends there?
Right, because if you go to the end of the line, you're not going to the front of the fucking line.
God, talk about Bob Clark. Black Christmas, Porky's, and A Christmas Story. Whether you like those movies or not, they are all considered bona fide classics by most people.
Mm-hmm. Especially Aaron, and he'll tell you his story in a minute. We got, as the cast, Peter Billingsley as Ralphie, Melinda Dillon as Mother Parker. She doesn't even have a name. I thought does she not have a name? Neither does the dad, Darren McGavin, Old Man Parker.
No, now that you say that, I don't think they ever use names. It's just mom or dad. My father or whatever he says.
My old man, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, my old man, yeah.
Scott Schwartz as Flick.
porno star.
Dude, his dick is incredible. Gene Shepard as Ralphie, adult voice. Ian Petrelia as Randy Parker, which we found out in that official sequel that just came out that Randy is an Indian. That is like, you know what's weird about it? That they even indulge in it in that sequel, because how could he be Indian if this is his parents and this is his family?
That's funny. I don't even remember that part. I saw that movie once 3 years ago when it came out, but I don't remember that fact.
Oh, I saw it again last year.
Oh.
I don't know if I was aware there was a sequel.
Yep, they made an official, legitimate sequel 3 years ago. It was straight to HBO Max.
So what year does it take place in?
The current times.
Like, it takes place in like 2025?
Yeah. Well, 2022 when it came out.
Wow.
They brought back Ralphie, the brother, the friends, basically everybody except the mother and the father, because Darren McGavin had passed away at that point, and Melinda Dillon, who played the mom, was in her 80s and was not in good health, and she ended up dying the year later. So
that was the biggest knock for me against that sequel, was the parents. Like, there was no dad in the movie, and then the mom was a completely different actress. So that kind of gave it a different vibe.
Well,
Other than that, I enjoyed it.
With it taking place in the 40s, it'd be
Well, that
80 years later.
Is it the 40s or 50s that this one's supposed to take place?
In the description, it said 40s here.
Okay, well, did they even say what year in the sequel it was supposed to take place? Because when I watched it, I wasn't even thinking about that huge of a gap in time.
That means in reality, it should have taken. So how many years is this? 40 years? Yeah, it was 40 years later. So that means it should have been 1983.
But yeah, it should have been like the year it was actually made.
Right. I never even considered that.
Wow, yeah, I just Googled it, and it says A Christmas Story takes place around
1940, though some details point to both 1939 and 1941. I never realized it was supposed to be that long ago. So then, that sequel should have taken place like in the 70s.
Or 80s at the most.
Wow.
Teddy Moore as Miss Shields, R.D. Robb as Schwartz. Didn't I already say Schwartz? Oh, wow, that's weird. One real guy's name was Schwartz, and the other one's fake name is Schwartz, and they're both Ralphie's friends.
They were in Spaceballs.
Why didn't they just give them... whatever. Zach Ward is Scott Farkas. He's a total dick in real life, too. I met him.
He was in Freddy vs. Jason, right?
Yep.
He was in the bathtub, stroking his boner.
So he was a dick?
Yeah. When I met him, I was trying to strike up a conversation, and he seemed completely disinterested. And I've met hundreds of people, and I gotta say, it usually goes great. So to get a bad apple, the bad apples in my life were him and the guy who...
Oh, yeah, William Forsythe.
Yeah, he was not cool in real life at all. And then, and this guy.
But you said the chick from Bloodsport was super cool, right?
Yeah, she was cool. Yeah, not amazing.
Well, okay.
Super cool was the other guy. Ray Jackson. He was
Ray
cool.
Jackson.
Yeah, he was cool. So I guess that's it for the names here. We can get into the movie now.
Can you imagine being the guy that played Scott Farkas and thinking you're like just the coolest
motherfucker ever? I mean, I know that's cool that you have this legacy that you're in this all-time worshipped holiday movie, but if that's the only thing you're known for, come on.
What's on his fucking accolade banner that entitles him to be a fucking redheaded dick?
Oh, Christmas Story is enough. Absolutely. Think about it. Yeah, Peter Billingsley really did nothing. He did the Dirt Bike Kid in 85 or some 6 maybe, or 84 maybe. And
well, you know what he was first known for?
I probably did, but I forgot.
He was in, well, you were probably too young, but in the early 80s, he was in Nestle Quick commercials as the kid who drank the chocolate milk.
Is that why they made him the Ovaltine thing here?
Wow, I've never even fucking thought about that before.
That's right where my
funny.
head went.
Wow.
A crummy commercial? Son of a bitch.
More
Son of a
Ovaltine.
bitch.
Alex, you had an Ovaltine story on actually the Married with Children podcast. I remember you telling me something like with Ovaltine.
Oh, I put an egg in it?
Yeah, your dad put eggs in it. With your...
You believe my dad did stuff? I think you watched too many Rocky movies. You ever see Rocky 1?
Nope.
No? It's 1976. He's a boxer. Just kidding. He puts eggs and he just drinks them. So I guess my dad thought that's a thing or something. So he used to put like 8 ounces of milk, an egg, and however many scoops of Ovaltine, and then put it in a blender and make us drink it.
Isn't that funny that that's the movie I'm getting ready to watch as soon as we're done fucking recording tonight?
Can't make it up.
Wow.
He was making a protein shake, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he made his own protein. Imagine if we died of like salmonella when we were 11 years old. Like,
Would he even blend it up?
oh yeah, he at least did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this movie opens. I'm not going to walk through the whole movie or
Yeah,
anything.
please don't.
But I will say the opening of the movie always bothers me because the narrator, which is Ralphie, describes himself as running around in that stupid stocking cap. No, that's Randy, your brother. You are not wearing a stocking cap. Why do they not know that?
What's he
watched it.
wearing?
He's wearing a regular snow cap.
Oh, just a sock cap. Okay. I don't know what you guys call those out east. When you get more in the Midwest, where I live, they call those sock caps. But what's funny is where I live in Missouri, if you just go like 30 miles south, they call them toboggans.
Oh my God.
I was going to say, sock toboggans is what I've always
See, that's so wild to me because
And
to,
yeah,
me,
'cause we're-
to me, a toboggan is a plastic sled.
Me too.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, so nobody knows this. So we'll start with this, I guess. This is a good opener. We're going to talk about this. For openers.
Your VCR.
I had to do that. Your VCR should cover it. All right. So, you know, everybody has seen this movie about, let's give the number. Chris, think about it for a second.
Well, they started doing the 24-hour marathon in 1997, so almost 30 years ago.
Oh my, really? 90? I would have never guessed that. I would have said 2005.
Nope, 97.
Oh.
And funny enough, that's when I first got into it because this movie came out when I was basically 8 years old. I was like 3 weeks shy of turning 8 years old when this came out. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't remember seeing commercials for this or anything. So they showed this movie to us when I was in like 6th grade in like 87 when I was 12. I didn't care for it. So I never watched it again until they started doing that marathon like a decade later. And I was like 21 or 22.
And you got nostalgic?
It was on, so I just left it on one night and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty funny. And then since then, I fucking loved it.
Wow.
Yeah.
My history is just regular TV viewing. I'm sure we saw it once, caught it once or twice, and then eventually we knew it would be on, whether it be TV Guide or commercials. And I still remember where I paused the tapes, like where the commercials were. One of them actually annoys me. I guess I'll say it now real quick. Where Ralphie does the decoder pen, he says, son of a bitch, he leaves the room, and then Randy goes and opens the toilet, the commercial would cut. So then I always remember that weird thing that comes on the screen when it comes back after you press pause again, and it was the mom opening the pot roast thing, which kills the entire joke, because you're supposed to watch him open the toilet bowl and then look at the pot roast.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were mad that they cut then because they didn't show you Randy's dick after he opened the toilet.
Oh, that always bothered me.
You were like, damn it, just when they got to the good part.
So I killed that tape I had, crap quality. Then I bought a tape. Then I bought the DVD. Then I bought the Blu-ray. Then I bought the 4K. I watched the 24-hour marathon many a times. This movie may be the movie I've seen more than any other movie in the world.
Wow.
It might be because I leave it Christmas Day. We leave it on. We've done that. 15.
Right. But if you're talking about, if that's what you want to include.
Oh, like True Focus, you're saying?
If you're talking about sitting down and watching it from start to finish, I've seen it once a year since 1997. So 20, this will be my 29th time this year when I watch it from start to finish. But yeah, every Christmas Day, whether we're at my mom's or whoever's, that's just what we throw it on and it just plays. So I've seen parts of it, hundreds of times.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay.
Yeah.
Real focused, still 50, maybe 70.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
I was shocked at 50.
No, maybe 70. Because as a kid, I was obsessed. I watched it probably 4 times a year.
That's the difference, because like I said, when I was a kid, I wasn't into it.
Right, so you missed all that repeat kid stuff, yeah. So Aaron, I'm sure you have a very similar story.
Yeah, I had never, don't get me wrong, like the background noise thing where it was like someone threw it on Christmas, I would peer at it here and there, but I'd never, ever, ever fully watched this movie until this week. I somewhat knew about it and knew the beats of it and knew what it was about, but this is going to sound so horrible. And luckily, overall, I was kind of wrong, but I kind of had an aversion to it because in my head, I thought it was actually made in the 40s. And I was just like, oh, I don't want to fucking watch that movie. Like, and this is an outsider. If you would have told me that the movie was made in 83, you could have knocked me over with a fucking feather, because like, that's the thing is like, if someone was like, oh yeah, this movie came out the same year as Kill 'Em All, I'd be like, what?
Yeah, Metallica should have done the soundtrack to this movie.
Yeah, no kidding. But like, so I always had this thing where I was like, I'm pretty, I only have so much time and there's only so many Christmas movies. I'm just never going to get into this one. And I think it was like, so this is going to sound awful, but like I have this thing where I think Thanksgiving food is super overrated. Okay.
Ooh,
and
that's a hot take, dude.
But here's why. Okay. Because like, I know people and like uncles and shit and people and oh my God, it's the best meal I've ever had and this and that. And I look forward to it all year. It's my favorite thing. And maybe I just had like shitty cooks or something like that. But I'm like, yeah, but this ain't fucking with like nachos and this ain't fucking with pizza. Like that, if you're going to put like, like dry turkey and a bunch of like stuffing and shit, like as option A, and then like fucking pizza and wings as option B, I'm going option B.
Oh, dude, like, I completely agree with you.
It's the same psychology when I was like, man, there's just this whole great ocean of Christmas movies here that I think have to be better. And I felt like people were overhyping Christmas Story, but I was being a jerk because I'd never actually seen it. So
you were resisting deliberately.
I was resisting deliberately, but I was like, because I thought like, well, there's just so many that's got to be better. There's so many that is better. So I was resisting. So I was resisting the same way I'm like, I feel Thanksgiving food's overrated because when you compare it to like other top foods, like I feel like it's almost like inarguable in some ways. And Chris, I think you were going to elaborate on that.
No, I was just going to say, I get it, because if you put pizza and wings in front of me, I don't know if there's any other food or combo on earth I would pick over that. Right. I would pick pizza over anything, but there's just something about Thanksgiving. I don't even give a fuck about the turkey. It's all the sides. They just hit so hard on Thanksgiving. But it's that one day. It's the only day I have stuffing. It's the only day I have like fucking hash brown casserole, all and that
cranberry.
Shit.
Well, it's kind of like that thing. If you ask a motherfucker in April, tell me your top 10 foods, they're almost never gonna say Thanksgiving food.
That's
unless it's Thanksgiving time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I never jumped on that, but that like I said, that was just my use of the same psychology with this movie was like, I feel like people overhype it just because it's Christmas time. But like I said, I was being a jerk because I never even tried it. Like, so.
Yeah, that's the fascinating part, that you said there's got to be better ones, although you never watched this to even compare or know that. Like, that's fascinating.
Can you imagine like the fucking like first dude that like was only fucking his like chicken missionary position, and then when she's like, I think I'm gonna turn around, he was probably like, why? It ain't broke.
I think I'm gonna flip her over.
And then he was like, oh, wow.
Wow, this is a whole new experience. This is like a whole different thing.
Wow, what a hole! Just like Harry on Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird? A weird concept, and maybe I'm just an asshole and I don't know that this is a thing. It's not like turkeys, those big frozen things. It's not like they're not there all year in the supermarket, right? So isn't it weird that maybe in a lot of people's lives, there is only one day a year that anyone on Earth actually throws this thing in the oven and cooks this? And what's wrong, Chris? Am I saying something?
When you said turkeys, those big frozen things, like the word turkey wasn't enough.
Oh, no, because what I'm trying to get across is
I don't think they thought you were talking about deli meat turkey.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, I guess maybe my subconscious may have thought that. No,
those big frozen things?
No, I'm saying it in the visual sense. I'm not saying it like, do you know what these are? Yeah.
It's just the way you said it, instead of saying just turkey.
Right. So these big frozen things are sitting there all year long, right?
Yeah.
So how many other people on Earth, how many other families do you think somebody has to be buying them, right? I mean, they just can't sit there.
My ex-wife. How
many times a year would she cook a gigantic turkey?
4 or 5. Yeah.
Is that why you guys got divorced?
Yeah, I was like, I can't deal with this. It's not Thanksgiving. I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah.
So when she cooks it on a non-Thanksgiving day, how sparingly are the sides to this? Like, obviously you don't have everything.
Oh, I didn't eat it. She would make it for herself.
Wait, what do you mean you didn't eat it?
I didn't eat it.
What did you have for dinner that week?
Pizza and wings.
I've always made my own meals.
Really?
Yeah.
Your wife didn't cook for you?
No, she wasn't like one of those, and this is no slight against her. We just didn't have that dynamic to where she would like make a big meal with a main course and sides and all that stuff. She would make what she wanted to eat. I would make what I wanted to eat, and that was that.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Your wife wanted to eat, I want to make sure I'm getting this right, buy herself a whole frozen turkey.
Well, to be honest with you, probably half of those times you can just buy like a smaller one, like a breast, where it's just there's no bones in it. It's just like all meat.
Okay.
She would cook one of those, but she did make a real turkey a couple times a year.
Because like that's what I feel like, Alex, you stepping into the fact that like people don't really make the Thanksgiving meal a lot throughout the year.
Yeah, how many people make stuffing more than once or two? Maybe on Christmas also, but other than Thanksgiving and Christmas, how many people make stuffing throughout the year? Obviously, people do, or they wouldn't fucking sell stovetop stuffing.
They'd be broke. They couldn't live off of 1 month a year.
Right.
It's just I feel like the Thanksgiving food, even like it's traditional stuff and it's old school, but I feel like we've just had so much advancement in flavors and stuff like that I'm like, is it really the best? Or are you just holding on to tradition? Like,
oh, it's tradition for sure. Listen, I always enjoy it. I think. Emergency cut in, guys. We got a text from Ghoul. He is alive and well, and he may be jumping on the show shortly. So look forward to that. But until then, yeah.
Well, it turns out his tongue was stuck to a pole outside, so it just...
Oh, that's what it was. Is that what he said? I didn't see the text. Aaron saw it.
His tongue was stuck to a pole.
So it's going to be... If you got to go... They talk like this? Like the other kid? Wait, wasn't that same kid? Is that the same kid that had the black eye?
He got the shit beat out of him and everything else. The one thing that this movie does so well, that I don't know if I've ever seen a movie do it as well, and I honestly wonder how they did this, was showing a child's active imagination and fantasy was so well done in this, because it reminded me of things and like stuff I thought of when I was a kid that like I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to protect the family and this and that, like just impossible scenarios. And like, you only have that when you're at that age. And it's like, kind of like fucking like once you leave dairy, you forget about it. So I completely forgot about
Wow.
like turning in papers to the teacher and being like, I'm definitely getting a fucking like prize for this. And then it being like,
Nothing. C plus.
yeah, his act. And then like, the sympathy thing when he comes in and then acts like he's blind and all that stuff in the imagination.
Oh, I've done that stuff, dude. I was so sadistic. I used to imagine my own funeral and see everybody crying over my death. Like I was like, yeah, see, look, they all care. And meanwhile, in real life, they're like, I don't
God,
give a
you are so narcissistic.
Dude,
You fantasize about people crying over your
I
death.
was 14, you asshole. I'm not saying now.
You're 44, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I sit there pondering who's gonna weep. Dude, that's the difference when you grow up and you realize nobody gives a fuck about you, dude. They're concerned. Oh, look who showed up.
Oh, yeah.
The funeral?
Let's meet one more guy who's not concerned about us. Hey, Ghoul.
Dude, when the fuck did we agree to this?
Here we go. Must have been when you were drunk.
Well, yeah, fuck. I'm so sorry. Holy shit, I feel like a dickhead. I just woke up.
Oh, good.
What?
I've been sick like all afternoon. I was fucking hungover.
I told Alex, I said, when Ghoul looks at his phone, his stomach is going to drop down into his feet.
Oh man. Fuck.
Well,
I am so sorry.
People will be so excited that you're on.
You've at least seen this movie before, though, right?
Yeah, but I only like watch it at Christmas time, so
Well,
like
that's fine. That's
yeah,
fine.
I'll fucking wing it.
Dude, we're not doing like a archaeologic exploration of this movie. Like this is just.
We say that, but then it happens.
Well, actually, we've more been talking about Thanksgiving dinner than anything. We haven't even gotten to anything that happened here.
What's up, Aaron?
Yeah, what's up, brother? I was using Thanksgiving as a comparison of like how I felt about this movie, and man, we found out like fucking like Chris's ex-wife made entire Thanksgiving meals for herself and ate them in
not what I
front of
said.
him. Like
So, Ghoul,
during the week, 4 times a week.
yep. Ghoul, Aaron had never seen this movie before this week.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah.
he was a virgin for this, yeah.
Wow, okay.
It's a great perspective.
But I will say I do like the narrator guy in this movie. I think his voice serves this movie perfectly for its vibe, and it just like it's not overdone, it's not underdone. They use him the perfect exact amount sprinkled in throughout the movie. It's great.
And what is also great is that the dad, we just got done reviewing Home Alone 2. The dad curses exactly like Harry. He does like that Warner Brothers cursing. He's like, bigger battle stickle Pfeiffer, bah, 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 bah. And he like, and so does Ralphie.
Like curmudgeon-y type. Like a typical like dad shit.
But even when Ralphie's beating up Scott Farkas, he calls him a butterball. Right? Did you guys pick up on that? Or no, butterbug or something like. He says something really weird. Like it's all these. I guess he's like just shout a bunch of stuff that sounds mean and cursy, but not.
Not a finger.
Not a finger.
Yeah,
I love that
dad,
one.
he was something else. Like I laughed my ass off at the fucking the prize he won, the leg lamp.
It's
thing.
a major award.
Yeah, he would have been happy with whatever was. It could have been a fucking dildo, and he would have been like,
Well,
the best thing on earth.
Here's my perspective. He thought it was going to be like a real legitimate like
A deed to a bowling alley.
right.
Yeah.
But when he got down through all that fucking shredded confetti stuff and saw what it was, his pride wouldn't let him act disappointed. So he was like, "Oh shit, I got to be proud of this." Oh, look at
Look,
this!
it's a lamp,
Right, exactly.
not a deed to $1 million a year bowling alley or whatever bowling alleys make. I don't know back then, but like he would have been rich if he had a deed to a bowling alley. He would have quit his other job or something, right? Like it's a life-changing thing, and he actually thought he was getting that, but all he got was a lamp. and he still acted like it was the greatest thing on earth. Like, that's an amazing coping mechanism he has.
I mean, it was such a strong coping mechanism that when it broke, he was heartbroken. So, like, he really bought into it hard.
Oh, yeah. I guess his wife was an actress. Somebody told her to break a leg, right? I'm sorry, I'm doing dad jokes now. Okay, so...
Can't.
So does anybody else have this leg lamp, or am I the only loser who's that into this?
I have Christmas ornaments. I don't have the actual replica, though. I know a lot of people do, but I don't.
Yeah, I got it when I got a house.
Yeah, of course you do.
No, when I bought a house, I said I gotta now be like a
No, that's awesome. I should get one. I've just really never even looked into like the full size ones before.
Cool if there was like a 2-leg lamp with like a hole in the middle.
Yeah, can you imagine the fun Ralphie would have had with that one?
Oh yeah, and I would have liked to seen Christmas Story like 1946 when he's going through puberty and like he fucking they catch him. The dad catches him fucking his lamp.
And what an idiot is the dad. He glues this thing with regular Elmer's glue and immediately puts the lampshade on top of it. Like, why would you do that? Let it sit there for like at least 3 days, right?
Well, that lampshade couldn't have weighed that much.
Oh, God, but you wouldn't put anything on it. If you actually got it to stay together and glued it, just let it sit there, dude. And even if he did, the stocking part would have been all screwed up anyway, because it was all like ripped and broken. It looked like shit anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, he tried. He tried to salvage his gleaming electric sex.
There it is. It can't be a show without that. Thank God.
If Aaron, if you haven't noticed in 5 shows, if you don't see a bottle of Jack Daniels upside down, you're not on Dead Man's Party.
Or if you don't hear me somehow get so drunk that I end up casually threatening Alex.
Yeah. Yes, Alex, I can tell you
Passive
that.
aggressive.
Yeah, dude, I was like, oh shit. What'd I say wrong? I just asked if he could elaborate on his opinion.
Yes, I can answer that.
And then doesn't.
And then doesn't. He just says, she used like psychologically stuff.
Well, your question was, can you elaborate on it? I could. I just didn't fucking want to.
So let's talk about classic scenes like that stand the test of time. You got, I can't put my arms down. Like, why would you dress your kid up like how cold?
Yeah, it's not like they're living in Antarctica or something. It was probably like 30 degrees or something.
Right. Like, what's the big deal? No one else seemed that concerned out there, right?
No, and obviously no one else has got all fucking bundled up like that. I mean, look at his own brother himself. He was wearing just wearing like a pea coat and a fucking scarf.
Oh God. Then you got like the kid with the tongue sticking to the pole. Like, now did any of you like watch this and go do that in real life and see if it did it?
I was too afraid to, but I've always heard that's like what do you call it, like an urban legend or something like that. But I was gonna ask, does anyone know of anybody who actually did this and did it work? Like, did it get stuck? It didn't get stuck.
I did. I had a pipe on like a metal pipe running up the side of my house, and I guess I did it. Wow, I have a weird memory of this. So I did it, right, and I put my tongue on, and you could tell it was stuck right away.
Oh, wow.
And I immediately panicked, and I just ripped my face away from it, and you could see my taste buds on the pole.
How old were you when you did this?
35.
42?
You're so stupid.
Last week.
I was, how old was I in March? No, just kidding. No, 12 or 11, something like that.
Fair enough. I could see, yeah.
Yeah, I was just curious. I don't know. I just wanted to do it. And I had no hot water, and I would have been stranded on the side of my house for hours if
You just did it by yourself. They're like not even like...
I'm sure my parents were in the house, I guess, but...
No, but I mean, like, it wasn't like you and your friends like being like, oh yeah, you just were so fucking curious.
I was just so curious.
That's awesome.
So, what do you guys think of Scott Farkus's scenes?
Say his name right.
Oh, Scott. Isn't that weird too? Like, in my whole life I called him just like Chong Li or whatever. It's Chung Lee.
It's Chong Lee. It's Chong, but on our show you kept saying Chung Lee.
Now I'm saying Scott.
No, but yeah, like I said, I didn't watch this movie until I was like 22. But for the first probably 10 years, I thought his name was Scott, not Scut.
You thought they were just saying it weird.
Yes, I thought that doesn't. Why is that guy saying it like that? But yes, it's
that's
Scut.
fucking.
Is it Scut or Scud? It's Scut, right, with a T. Yeah, Scut Farkas.
Oh well, I'm currently finding out right now that his name isn't Scott.
See? That's what I'm saying.
At least Aaron has an excuse if he thought it was Scott. He saw it once.
Yeah, the names are still a little foggy to me. I'm just like, bully, teacher, brother, dad.
And
Like,
what's his little sidekick's name? That little fucker.
Oh, that kid's such a piece of shit.
Toady.
yeah, Toady.
Toady. That's his name.
You're either a bully, a toady, or one of the
No, but he's got a name though.
Do you know that he got in trouble a couple years ago? He was selling people viewings of the house, but he was unauthorized to do it.
Did not know that.
This is the little bastard kid.
His character's name is Grover Dill.
That's it. Yeah.
Wait, so he was selling people viewings of.
It was a weird thing. You could probably Google it and find it, I'm sure. There's a viral video of a guy
A guy.
berating him in the streets right in front of that house about his scam. Yeah, it's really weird.
Was it a tour of the house or?
He obviously probably couldn't get in it, but he did something where like he was like selling people on things and they were like, wow, you're the guy from the movie, and he totally scammed them.
That sounds about right.
What? Get the fuck out of my house now! Get the fuck out of here! I'm not kidding. Get the fuck out! What? Get the fuck out! Leave now! Get away from my property. Don't ever come here again. Never ever again. Leave now. I'm serious. Get going. See that? Leave.
I'm in a public fucking street.
What is wrong with you, man? Why are you being scammed people? You are such a scammer. A scammer? I'm giving him free. You seen all the crap on your website? You're trying to get people to donate for stuff? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, man?
I love you guys.
Seriously, what is wrong with you?
Enjoy the movie.
Hey, you'll beat it. You guys ain't gonna buy this place. I'm never selling it to you.
Wow. Then what would you say you were?
I'm not. Do you know what this guy's doing? You have no idea what a scammer and what a loser this guy is.
I love you no matter what you say, no matter what
You don't care about
say.
jack
I
shit.
love you, Brian.
What is wrong with you guys?
I want everybody to know that I love Brian Jones no matter what. What? Why are you
What's
treating
wrong
me
with
like
you,
that?
man? You know how much you fucked me over?
No,
You
I
have
don't.
fucking idea.
Why don't you talk
You
to
are
me
such
about
a
it?
piece of shit.
Why don't you talk to me about it? We can fix it.
Why don't you just fuck off?
Wow, are you serious?
I'm fucking serious. Fuck off.
So him doing that and Scott Farkas being an asshole in real life when I met him, it's great. Like these was like perfect casting.
Oh, you actually met Zach Ward?
Yeah, if you'd have been on the show earlier, you'd know.
All right. Well, fucking okay.
I'm just glad you hopped on, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, I am too.
We really
Thank God
appreciate
you
it.
woke up.
Yeah, Alex said he's probably the kindest guy he had met, like of anybody, honestly.
Him and William Forsythe.
Yeah.
What about what's his name? Reckless from.
Oh, right.
Friday
Oh, when I
Five.
hated him because he like screwed me with the autograph. So when the teacher says, "I want you to write a theme," does anybody else get annoyed by that? Because what does that mean? Do you mean like an essay? What's a theme?
Yeah.
I want you to write a theme.
I
This
can't
fuck.
say I ever gave that a second thought when she says that.
Yeah, I was confused by it. I was like, and then she just like, because then she says exactly what the theme should be, and it's like, I want you to write a theme. What I want for maybe it's a theme. Maybe she just didn't finish her sentence. I want you to write a theme that I'm going to give you, or something like that. Because like,
Yeah, there's some weird writing in here, like we mentioned earlier when the ghoul was sleeping. When he says the line ends here and it begins there. Like, the theme, like there are some things here that don't really gel or something, or they don't, I don't know. There's some weird stuff here.
My mother was trying to insinuate herself between us and the statue.
Like, I should have paid more attention when they were like standing in line for Santa, because as far as like hot chicks, you only got the teacher and the mom to pick from. So it's like the pickings are really slim for like the hottest chick in the movie. I was like, why am I even watching this?
Yeah, there's no hot chicks in this movie.
It's the unfortunate part about family movies.
The one who played the witch.
Oh, I'd bone her just because she's dressed up like the Wicked Witch.
Should we like rate the performance of the people? For whatever reason, the Wizard of Oz was crammed in this movie. Should we
that makes sense if this movie was supposed to take place in 1940, because Wizard of Oz came out in 1939.
Oh, it was hot.
Right.
Yeah, and Snow White was 37. I had to look that up. Like when I was watching this, I was like, was Snow White out in 19? And it's like, fuck, man, they were really making sure they got the pop culture right for the time period they were playing. Yeah.
But you know what's funny? I bet you that stuff wasn't even going on back then. I think that kind of thing where we like indulge in like the hottest pop culture movie phenomena, I feel like that didn't really start until like probably, I guess
Star Wars.
When?
I said Star Wars.
Yeah, something like that, right? Like, I can't imagine in the 40s they were like obsessing over celebrities, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? Who cares?
Twitter was different back then.
Yeah, like we didn't have a voice that we could all like talk about people who should not be relevant anymore. There are so many singers out there and stuff like that who should not be. Like, why are we talking about Katy Perry? Like, are you kidding me? In any other world, if you rewind everything 20 years ago, she would have been irrelevant. Like, I hate that, like, so many people who should have been irrelevant by now are still in the lexicon of, like, TMZ. Like, it's weird, right? Like, let these people go, but celebrities don't die out anymore because there's that constant, like, feed of them.
Yeah. But it's also because like regular people like us, I shouldn't say like us, but like regular people who are just going through the mundane things of life, they have nothing to grasp onto to like entertain themselves. It's not like us where we have like movies and whatnot to entertain ourselves in the off time of like when we're not working and shit. These people literally just sit on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and just fucking
scroll all day.
And just doom scroll, and it's all just fucking nonsense about
it's like,
people who contribute nothing.
The last couple days I've been seeing everyone post their Spotify year-end playlist or most popular, whatever that's fucking
You're
called.
one of these guys too.
And I'm like, I don't even know who most of these fucking people are. Seriously.
Yeah.
You mean the artists or the people posting?
No, the artists.
Yeah, it's weird. Like Bad Bunny. What the fuck?
I mean, I've heard of
him.
him. I don't know any of his music.
Yeah. Who does? Who listens to
Obviously,
this?
everybody knows.
Apparently, a lot of people.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Aaron, do you want to hear something really violent? All right. Chris, what would you do if, like, 3 years ago, your wife broke your leg lamp on purpose? Translate it to something you love, like your Art the Clown stuff or something. What would you do if she just walked in the room, or that Marilyn Manson thing behind you? Like, what would you do if you came in and it was over the TV smashed into pieces?
I would have grabbed her by her head and knocked her the fuck out.
Now, isn't it so nice that this dad didn't do that? Now, honestly, sometimes I watch this when I was growing. You know, I've watched this a billion times. So when I was watching, I was like, how does he not strangle her right now? Like, he's really nice.
Yeah, he just stood there and probably like started crying and shouting off to the side while his wife destroyed more stuff.
Yeah.
And then he was playing taps in the backyard. he buried the leg.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that's weird? You bury a lamp?
No, but this isn't, it's obviously not, but that's the whole point. That's the whole goofiness of the whole thing. Like the guy, well, it's almost like kind of like what you were saying earlier about how his pride would not let him act as if like, oh, this is all I fucking got.
A major disappointment.
Yeah, so now he has to go, like he's continuing the bit all the way to the end where he can finally bury it.
Aaron, how many lamps are in your backyard, do you know, that you buried?
Lamps?
Yeah, how many lamps have you buried?
Different story. No.
You have legs back there?
Yeah, then now legs, whole different story.
Where are the rest of the body parts?
So legs are a back part, you know, I put butts on the side, like arms and shit in the front yard.
The torsos in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I still, you know, watching it fresh, I really think the dad loved that fucking lamp. I don't know if he was playing a bit. Do you like? It's hard.
I just always assumed at first when he saw what it was, he was probably disappointed, but then
He was like, fuck it, I'm going to run with it. And he
was
just
probably.
wanted to show everybody what he won.
Do you know how, like, I think he was just because it was his, like almost like when a fucking mother gives birth to the ugliest human possible and they think it's like beautiful and they're like, oh, that's such a beautiful baby. Like, I think that was him with that fucking leg lamp.
Yeah, it's like Pamela Voorhees with Jason.
Oh, it's messed up. Okay, I'm gonna go, and unfortunately, I'm being a jerk, I guess, to us on our show. I'm gonna say that your joke is just for joke's sake. In reality, I think if that was really the case, we would have seen a facial expression on him where, like, he, for 1 second, was like, "The hell," and then went, "Wow!" Like, or like darted his eyes to look at who's like, the people around him, and be like, "This is amazing," you know. Like, we would have seen an indication. I feel like, if what you're saying is real, right? So I think he was genuine, like Aaron said, genuinely taken by that. I think he really thought it was something. And look at the way he wanted it positioned and ran out into the street.
Looked at it.
Yeah, like, I don't think he even realized the ramifications of the fact that he went from a deed to a bowling alley to a lamp. I don't think he even realized that.
I feel like we would have got like a Clark Griswold situation if he was really upset with it. Like when he fucking gets the Philly Club, like, you know what I mean? Or at least somewhere in between. Not a thing to where it was like he was proud of it for days, because like I can definitely pretend I like something for a little bit, but it definitely wears off.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah. When you just have to kind of like just power through it and be happy that you got it, because like someone gives you something, like, and then you just have to
this-
play the part.
Like once you fuck a chick like 10 times and it's like,
yeah.
Well, more like once. Because, like, what you get her the first time, you're like, oh, wow, I thought this would be a lot better. Huh.
Or like that new novelty thing she does too. You think it, like, she's like, how'd you like that? And you're like, it was great. And then like, because of the fact that you didn't push back on it, like she's doing it to you for 10 years, and you're like, yeah, I don't really like that.
I never liked this, honey. I just was being polite for 10 years.
Too much.
Yeah. Please stop spreading my ass cheeks.
This is a Christmas story.
Every Christmas show ends up like this.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Jelly of the Month Club. That's this show. We keep on trampling classics every time.
You're doing good, man.
Ralphie blames his cursing. Like, I guess he curses. What do you think of, like, he's telling this story, and did you guys ever notice when he says fudge after he knocks all the nuts and bolts out of that hubcap, that you hear something underneath it? It's like, oh, fudge. Did you ever notice that?
Not that last part you're talking about, no.
Yeah.
I always thought that part was he really said it, and they put the other thing over it. And again, I was 14.
I don't think he actually said it.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have let him at that point.
You don't think the kid ever said it?
I mean, in filming, no, I don't think he said it.
Oh, okay. Can you imagine growing up in this time? We are really spoiled, right? Like, could you imagine being excited to run over to the radio at any point of the day and listen to the Little Orphan Annie show?
I know, it's all relative, man. Just like 100 years from now, they're going to be like, they watch movies and shows on a box rectangular
Stuck
screen.
to their wall?
Yeah, exactly.
In comparison to the radio thing, I mean, think about it this way. Think about how many people wait every whatever day of the week for their favorite podcasts that come out.
Yeah, guys, this Monday. Oh, no, wait, actually listening to it right now. Never mind.
Yeah. But I mean, well, that's the thing. Like, there are some people who are like, oh,
You listen to a podcast that wasn't just implanted into your brain?
yeah, what? Like, you didn't have the Neuralink installed and just goes right to you?
Like, it probably honestly was like, because like I said, I'd never actually sat down and watched this. I'd see it in passing and all that stuff. I've probably seen clips like that and just assumed, like, I'm not watching that fucking movie. Like,
Yeah, you probably
like,
saw that clip. Like, what do I want to see? Two kids listening to Little Orphan Annie. It's stupid. So what do you think, Aaron? What do you want to talk? Yeah, let's talk to the guy who'd never seen this. What do you want to talk about? What do you think? Well, okay, it's a great question for you. Why do you think people have watched this movie hundreds of times?
I think there's a couple different factors, but I think nostalgia and tradition. I think it was implanted in people's brains to be a tradition because of like the TBS thing or whatnot of it playing all day. That people growing up on Christmas when there's not a lot to watch on TV, I think that jarred it in people's system that, oh man, I got to watch this movie this time of year. I got to do that. It's the ultimate classic and this and that. So I think the nostalgia of watching it around Christmas time and the fact that it was always playing 24 hours straight on Christmas helps cement it in people's brains that it's the ultimate Christmas movie and that it becomes a tradition. Like the same way we were talking about Thanksgiving earlier, how it's like a lot of what people love about Thanksgiving is the once a year tradition part of it. And I think that this movie rides a lot on that. And that's what me saying that as an outsider. And I came in and I watched this movie and I did actually end up enjoying it and it had some great stuff to it. But I think a lot of its strength that keeps people coming back to it. And there's some great parts and there's memorable moments and there's things about it that are absolutely classic. But I think the steepness and tradition is what has kept it going 100 times. That's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong on that. And I say that as someone that did enjoy this experience. But
Like,
you know
why
what I mean?
would the Griswolds not be chosen to do that? Why would...
Exactly. What was it about this movie that made the Turner Broadcasting Company decide we're going to show this 24 hours starting on Christmas Eve all the way through Christmas night? What I don't know if it was because they had the rights to this and they were like, fuck it, just throw this on for 24 hours.
And see how throw it to the wall, see if it sticks. Well, maybe that, but let's argue, or would you argue that every single scene in this movie is great? Is there a scene you don't like? I don't think there is. I don't think there's a single 3 minutes I don't like.
Yeah, no, I agree with it totally.
I would have to actually watch the movie and take notes.
Fuck you. I would say I don't like a lot of the school stuff, but that's just like that's fucking not.
Because you work there 24 hours a day.
Yeah, because I've always hated school, and then now life got the ultimate revenge, and now I work in one. But I've never been like entertained by those.
Like his failing and the C+, C+. You don't like that? An A++++.
I can see how somebody who didn't grow up watching that, though, I shouldn't even say that. I didn't grow up watching it. I can see how someone who's new to this movie would see scenes like that and be like, this is fucking goofy. The plus.
I've never like grabbed onto those. Those always just seem like, all right, when are we getting back to like when, the boys are hanging out and getting into fights with that fucking ginger.
With a fight with that fucking ginger.
I can't believe they got bullied by a ginger.
That reminds me of Rocky 4. Did you guys ever see that moment when Rocky punches Drago and he gets the cut? He goes, he's cut, the Russian is cut. And right at that moment, do you guys get that same chill feeling in this movie when Ralphie gets that snowball and he scrapes it off his eye and he looks at them and he's seething and you can see the adrenaline building. He goes, "Cry for me, cry baby, cry." And he runs up and fucking tackles him and beats the shit out of him. Do you get that same feeling when you watch Rocky 4, or is it not that good?
Oh no, I love the moment where he beats the shit out of the bully. Like I was gonna say, like, yeah, I do get that kind of like, yeah, it's a fist pump moment. Like when that happened, I was kind of like in for that. So yeah, I get that feeling that you're talking about for sure.
Nice. Cool.
I definitely don't get the same feeling of when Rocky finally punctures Drago, but I'm in the same Lou as Aaron. Like it's always because we're supposed to like it's always nice seeing our main characters finally get one on the bad guy, especially when they're a ginger who's ugly and was wearing a fucking ridiculous hat.
Oh yeah, he was wearing that raccoon hat or something, right?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? Those fucking coonskin hats.
Yeah, like that's and then I've always hated, like I said, I've always like when a bully is, I mean, I guess really good at being a bully. Because I always I hated the fucking little guy more. To like,
oh yeah, the toady. Like what else did Scott Farkas do besides torture people? Like, did he sit in class and like take notes and like do homework?
No, he was.
Yeah, was he ever in school? You only saw him outside.
Yeah, he was
of
never in the school. Yeah, like that part where right before what's his buddy's name? The one who wears like the one who gets
Grover Dill.
No, the one Ralphie's buddy, the one who gets his tongue stuck.
Oh.
Yeah, when they're just walking in, and then all of a sudden that motherfucker Farkas just caught, like he's upside down, like hanging from whatever fucking pole they're on. Like
I did not see him.
Yeah, right. But at the same time too, I'm like, this kid is just sitting here like he's like basically like a fucking Jason Voorhees or Michael. He's just waiting for these fucking kids, like his next setup. Like he's such an
he's
asshole.
Michael from 7 and 8, hanging from the pipe and then like lowering himself down. Like how did they not see him on the pipe? On the thing, whatever he was hanging on.
Especially with that flaming hair and that douchebag hat. And then his other little friend couldn't even get up there because he's a fucking short bitch.
That's awesome.
And then he's wearing a fucking scally cap too, and I despise people who wear those.
Is that what those are called?
Out here at least, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're not called toboggans?
A toboggan? I didn't even like a toboggan. No, like
you were. I forgot you weren't here for that conversation.
I was
You were
gonna
sleeping.
say, yeah, a toboggan.
But he wore winter gloves with the fingers cut out.
We were talking about like,
Yeah, what's the point?
So Ghoul, what do you call just like a traditional like sock cap that someone puts on in the wintertime? Just a wool knit cap. Do you call them sock caps, or is there something different out there?
I usually call it a snow hat, but everyone out here usually just calls it a beanie.
Okay, yeah, I've heard beanie before.
Yeah.
So I was telling them earlier, where I live, we call them sock caps. But if you just go like 20 miles south of where I live, maybe 30 miles south, they call them toboggans.
But isn't a toboggan the fucking
plastic sled? Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Sock toboggan.
Mantis toboggan.
Alex, you were asking earlier why this movie got chosen to be the one that's like played on TV and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out.
Because I feel like it's pretty safe. Like even them blurring out "fuck," like it made it much more a family film than like say Christmas Vacation and this and that. And you know, it's so, like
Or
Christmas
Home
is
Alone.
supposed.
What about Home Alone?
Yeah, and Home Alone is one of the greatest movies of all. That very well could have been a rights thing.
Well, what about the people who have the rights to Home Alone? Like, why didn't they make that?
I was gonna say,
I would assume they make way more selling those rights to like even when we were growing up for HBO to play it in Christmas, and Christmas Story probably just the fucking Superstation was like, oh we'll do Christmas Story and all that shit. Like I assume Home Alone would be a much higher bid because of how just insanely successful it is beyond being a Christmas movie.
Right. Well, do you guys know I posted this today, actually. I didn't mean to do this. You saw it? So I'm going to tell you, okay, so Home Alone was voted the greatest Christmas movie of all time. Now, if you actually clicked my story and then clicked and swiped, you would have seen the brackets. So there's brackets of like every Christmas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna say like 12 or 16 movies on each side. So Christmas Story went against The Man Who Invented Christmas, which nobody ever heard of. Obviously, Christmas Story won. Then Christmas Story went against Jack Frost, and Christmas Story won. And Jack Frost beat It's a Wonderful Life.
Jack Frost from 1997
Yeah.
with Michael Keaton.
The Michael Keaton one?
That's horrible.
Right, and it beat It's a Wonderful Life. So
Who the fuck was there? A fucking what's it called? Survey people here. Jesus Christ.
right.
I mean, It's a Wonderful Life, though. Is that really that good? Because I kind
it's
of like
no.
dude, it's a masterpiece.
Nope. I watched it 3 years ago for the first time in my life. I'm not gonna say I hated it, but Alex, you know I have an aversion to old movies like that.
You do, so we have to take that with a grain of salt.
When I watched it, when it was over, I was just like, like middle of the road. Because what's the main actor's name in that movie?
Jim Stewart.
The way he delivered, come on, see, you know the way.
Oh,
they
you're
deliver-
like Dan. You like that 50s talk.
Oh, it just it grates on me. Like, I can understand why people who grew up at that time love it, no problem. I could not get into it.
The generational thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's really funny. That fucking voice just took me out, Chris.
Well, then Christmas Story went against Home Alone, and obviously Home Alone beat it.
See, that's just unfair. That's just not fair, honestly. Like, you're asking a lot to put those two together, like, against each other. That's
So
like,
what do we all think? Is Home Alone better than this?
I would take Home Alone.
So funny, because Home Alone I would put in my top 4 of Christmas movies, but I put this one higher than Home Alone.
really?
Yep.
I do too.
Okay, take Christmas out of it. I guess
I
you
can't. I can't. When a movie is this ingrained in Christmas, I can't take. That's like saying, well, when you watch Friday the 13th Part 2, take horror out of it.
Yeah, because the whole movie is actually about Christmas and his Christmas present.
Which one's the better movie, I guess, overall?
Again, my brain doesn't work that way.
No. I mean, listen, Home Alone is perfection. But, but then when you have to put perfection against perfection...
Oh, now that I don't know, Aaron might have just made a good case for a next Christmas show, Home Alone versus A Christmas Story.
Well, we also have to remember, Aaron saw this once.
Oh, that's true.
So that's where it's unfair, because I've grown up with Home Alone, so I'm automatically going to be like, oh, fucking yeah, Macaulay.
Of course, yeah.
Whereas, like, I just seen this movie yesterday for the first time all the way through, but, like, I got to go Home Alone on it for Christmas stuff.
Well, of course you do.
Yeah, and it's unfair. Like,
if you said anything else, that would be weird.
And I would be willing to bet if that was online polling, 90% of the people that voted are probably people, like, around our age bracket that, like,
I don't know. No, it seems younger. Jack Frost over It's a Wonderful Life.
That's wild.
Even dude, I'm 46, and even I know that It's a Wonderful Life should be in the last 2 competitors.
But here's the thing: is like I've never seen either one of those, and I would have probably voted Jack Frost just because I'm like, ugh, I don't want to watch.
Yeah, they might probably never saw It's a Wonderful Life.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot of people probably haven't seen it, and they're like, I'm going to go with the one that has Keaton in it, like,
right?
Because he played Batman.
Yeah, branding.
Yep.
I was gonna throw in there though. I think to Aaron's point too about why this one was chosen as the overall about when he said it being safe, and I think that is definitely a big deal because this is probably, if you think about it, people who have to do TV edits. This is the one you probably don't have to do a single TV edit for, so they could just throw it on.
Yeah, you could play smartass, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Apparently those two are okay.
TV.
He edits himself from saying fuck.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like, so they're like, this kid did the job for us, but But, like, I don't know. I mean, this movie, where it's positive and it's different than Home Alone and everything else, is I really feel like, and, this is me defending this movie, I guess, a little bit, is it is really told from a child's perspective on Christmas, where it's like, you know what I mean?
Well, and you got to remember, nothing against Home Alone, but it's from a brat's perspective.
It's from a brat's perspective, and it wouldn't have mattered if, like, Christmas is in it and it's a backdrop to it all, but it's I say this because Home Alone is a Christmas movie to me, but like you could have had it be just as successful and just as funny in July.
Right. Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Whereas like this movie is literally a Christmas story. Like
that's a good point. I never thought about that before.
You know what I mean? This is a Christmas story. It's in the title where you could tell someone like when someone was like, who the fuck is it that did Chris Cunningham? Who did Home Alone? The fucking
Christopher Columbus, the guy who discovered America.
Yeah.
Artie Cunningham.
Yeah, Arnie Cunningham. Like when he was pitching Home Alone to the studios, he probably could have said like, well, this kid's left home alone by his parents. They go on vacation and then
to the Bahamas in July, and they're like,
Yeah, they booby trap the house, and like some fucking producer said, oh, you know what we should do is do it around Christmas time. Great, we'll fucking throw that in there. Like Home Alone can survive without Christmas, whereas A Christmas Story, it is a Christmas story. So I feel like that was another reason networks probably picked it as their flagship fucking movie because and also that thing of it being from the kid's perspective, like we talked about with the active imagination, that's, pretty relatable for kids to see. And like Christmas Vacation is just, it's too raunchy. It's got too much from like the perspective of like,
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, like I don't think you're going to get away with that one being shown to a family quite as much. And then like, him fucking like wanting that chick with the flat butt that works at the fucking and all that stuff. So.
We needed a coffin, a tree.
Yep.
The other iconic scene we cannot forget is Ralphie meeting Santa Claus.
Oh God, that was great.
Fucking the fever dream leading up to it of the Wizard of Oz people just bouncing around. Like I always forget that. I don't know why.
How
but
ghetto were they, right? Like they did not look anything like any of the characters.
Yeah, they look like they were the characters from The Wiz.
And the witch who like talk, hey little boy, and he's like, I'm thinking. Like she didn't even have a nose on.
Yeah, it was so that shit. It was like borderline creepy to me every time I see it. It just takes me out. I don't know why. It's just like,
oh, it's so weird. Like none of the kids are frightened of the Wicked Witch that kids were so supposedly terrified of that they removed 12 of her lines, right? In the original movie, nobody was scared of her, but they cried and screamed when they were on Santa's lap. Go figure that.
I've always thought the dude who was the elf, though, was really creepy, too.
Like the lead elf that had the floppy hat?
Yeah, that shit.
Come on, kid!
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me.
Like,
exactly.
But even the girl had the floppy thing in front of her face, which is like, everyone's waiting. Like, and, okay, this is, I don't know if it's nitpicky or if we're all thinking this. Why was there such a gap between the guy who said the line ends here, begins there? There's like 10 feet between him and the people going up the stairs to meet Santa. Well, of course Ralphie thought he could just walk up behind those people. And then, why was there such a gap? Once his brother screams, and then it's Ralphie's turn, she walks him up like 15 steps.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
there's
he...
one thing...
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, if there's one thing this movie showed me, it's that people are bad at standing in line in this movie.
So I love when they put him on Santa's lap, like the camera is his point of view.
Yeah.
And they spin him completely around. Ho, ho, ho. And the face he makes after he does that, where he like swallows or something. It's so great. And he goes,
what do you want for Christmas, little boy?
They like kind of nailed that perfectly though, because I mean, I don't ever remember going like to the mall and sitting next to Santa or whatever, but I see that a lot now, especially having like nieces and nephews. But there's always at least 1 year when they're like between like the ages of like 2 and 4, where like my sisters will take them, and the picture.
Oh, I thought you meant your nieces and nephews come sit on your lap.
Oh God, no! Ew. I don't even know. But like the picture is like midway through the picture, 2 of them are smiling, and then the third one is like just bawling their eyes out. Yeah.
And since when do you walk up a mountain to meet Santa Claus? Like, are anyone's malls that elaborate that they make that kind of a structure to meet Santa? Like,
especially in 1940. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, in this like seemingly small town, like they have a huge mall.
Yeah, I didn't even know malls. Sorry, I didn't even know malls were a thing back then.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say, because I don't think shopping malls rose to popularity until like the late
70s,
mid 60s. Yeah,
late,
70s.
yeah, maybe late 60s.
I would say, yeah.
Yeah, because like that's what I was wondering. I was like, where the fuck are they? Because I don't know if malls were like a thing.
Oh,
yet.
Indiana. That's where they were.
No, like I'm saying, where the fuck were they in town? Like to where there was like a fucking shopping mall like that, like
Right.
that time period. But yeah, that was a hell of an elaborate thing with the slide and all that shit. It was like,
Yeah, like they obviously break it down when Santa's done, right? Because why would you have a slide any other time of the year? A guy. Slide. Any other time of the year, right? Like, why else on earth would you have a slide? So, yeah, no, they did that just for him. Like, who does that? And how come nobody's copied it? Isn't that amazing? Like, we have these amazing things. It almost reminds me of, you ever see that meme of the people on the airplane in like the 60s or 50s? And it's like this entire like Thanksgiving dinner that's being like laid out for them in their little trays. And they go, wow, honey, just imagine how amazing planes will be 50 years from now. And then underneath it is a picture of today, and it's like a bag of peanuts and like whatever, like a soda or whatever. And that's all they give you. Like, it's the same thing. Like, you build this whole elaborate thing in 1941 or whatever it is, and then today, it's just ground level. Walk up to them. Nobody's trying.
Yeah, nope.
We just put a few, we put a fence around it. We put a tree up, put a few reindeer and Christmas presents on the side of Santa, and that's your thing.
I was gonna say, is that even like have you taken Valerie at all? Like, is that still a thing?
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh,
But
all right.
here's the other thing, though. Here's the weird thing. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna maybe blow this whole movie wide open in a weird way.
Like the turkey
of Griswold. Think about this, guys. What's the real point of meeting Santa today? It's the picture, right?
Right.
I feel like that's always what it's been.
Well, who's taking a picture right now?
Well, hold on.
Hold on. You insulted him a little bit. Who's taking a picture?
Drinks are on the house.
Yeah, the house. Who's taking a picture of this house? Who's taking a picture of Ralphie with Santa? Nobody. It's on a fucking mountain. Are you telling me the dad's down there? Like, look, like, who's doing this?
You're absolutely right.
Nobody.
I think a lot of it, though, when you're a kid, is you want to tell Santa what you want and visit with him, too.
Well, there you go. It was more about telling him what you want for Christmas.
Right.
Nobody cared about the picture back then.
And now it's all about the pictures.
Right. Who even tells Santa, right?
I was going to say, do kids even do that anymore? Or is it just the picture and then you move on to the next?
I think it's the picture.
That's crazy now that you're like unlocking like some weird like childhood like memories right now, because like I know that's the thing. It's like I never really did. I don't think I've ever
told Santa what you want.
Yeah, but because I feel like I've always like had an innate sense that it wasn't real. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be like I was a self-aware like fucking omnipresent child.
Right. But by the time my parents took me, I probably knew.
Yeah, right. By the time you're like coherent enough, you're probably like, there's no way this like magical dude does this. Like,
I don't know. Or do I believe the guy in the mall is the real guy?
It took me, same way. Once I worked at the mall, I realized that motherfucker's not the real Santa.
I was going to say, that's when you realized Santa wasn't real. Boom.
Yeah, I was like, nah, it ain't him.
He's bad Santa.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I am not gay.
My girlfriend was an elf
fucker
in like the early 2000s. I should ask her if like what the average rate, if it was always about the picture, if it was about the kids asking.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? She would know.
Oh, well, on Saved by the Bell in 1992, there was Home for the Holidays, I think it's called, the Saved by the Bell episode, which I watch every year with the homeless guy and his daughter that Zach's trying to bang.
And he never sees her again after he fucks her.
He does not. And they were supposed to be living with Zach at the end of that episode. They were going to live there. And you never see Laura again.
Oh shit! I have seen that episode. Weirdly, oh okay.
I've definitely seen that episode. It's been a long fucking time though.
No, you gotta watch it every year.
Yeah, it's not a yearly thing, but I'm gonna watch it tonight because like I got a lot of questions. She probably didn't like because they didn't talk like I wish like it would have gave more hints that she was like homeless. Like Zach would have been like, "Hey, do you notice you and your dad kind of smell funny?" Like or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
When's the last time? Have you taken a bath when the pigeon lady did? When's the last time you two took a bath? She was having an apple for lunch. That was his hint.
that was
Oh
his-
my god, I forgot.
So Santa tells him he's gonna shoot his eye out, just like his mother and his teacher, I think, and kicks him down the slide.
What the fuck?
Ralphie, you know, he lives his life, and eventually we're getting on Christmas, and they are opening their presents, and Ralphie gets this bizarre pink nightmare costume from Aunt Clara, and they make him put it on, and he actually puts it on, comes downstairs and looks exactly like Doc Boy from the Garfield Christmas, because he was wearing a bunny costume.
Wow. Yep.
Wow, he voluntarily did that and stayed in the costume.
Oh, well, Doc Boy, we decided was a little challenged,
On the
right?
feminine side.
No, we didn't say that. We just said he's brain dead because
Yeah, I'd say he's challenged.
he's like 40 years old and still.
Yeah.
Still living at home.
Yeah, so Ghoul, you have 9 years to get out of there.
Like, fuck you. Well, I can't even make a fucking recording on time, apparently. No, I don't know if I'm getting out of here.
On time. You didn't know what day it was. On time. It's not like you thought it was at 7.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know. Anyway, proceed.
So Ralphie, his dad, tortures him the entire time. He's going through his crappy socks and toy trucks and Frankenstein heads and wherever the hell else they opened up. And and his mom plants a bowling ball on his dick. And he's like, whoa, it's like, thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
This mom does not want this guy's fucking dick getting hard at all. Between the lead lamp breaking and the fucking
Why would you even bother wrapping a bowling ball? It's not like the wrapping paper is going to disguise what's under that fucking.
It's just a fucking.
He actually said, what could this be?
Oh, it's a bowling ball.
Yeah, a blue ball. Yeah, blue balls, just like you got.
Yep. Yeah, not once in the movie does she offer him like head or anything.
I mean, maybe at the very end when they're looking out the window at
Oh yeah, can you
watching
imagine?
the snow, maybe you gotta. I know, like the end is like when she grabs her drink off of whatever, and then he's sitting looking out, and then she just puts it down, and then she just like kneels down, and then
her
boom.
head's bobbing up and down. And
Yeah, and while the credits go.
No. Like when they film the house, you hear it.
Yeah, he's like,
Like at least as an apology, when the kids were in bed, she could have like worn a stocking and like a high heel, just like the lamp, and like
yeah, just to appease to his fantasy. Yeah,
here's
absolutely.
my
Can you
apology.
imagine if she goes, you still have a leg in the house? And he's like, oh, I got 2. What time do they open? Just like the guy from Halloween 8.
Oh my God.
Jimbo.
Yeah, so he busts Ralphie's balls the entire time, actually buys him a gun. Now, Ghoul, how did we not say this? I guess we're so jarred that you showed up late. Is this like your favorite Christmas movie ever? Because the entire time the kid's fiending for a gun?
I was gonna say I spent many Christmases. I'm not even kidding you. Like once I got introduced to like BB guns and pellet guns, and I was like, oh, there's something better than Nerf guns.
Yeah, like, are you Ralphie?
That's why. This is why this is embarrassing that I actually
That you
like,
almost missed the episode of you?
Correct, exactly. When I got into high school, when my parents started being like, okay, like, what do you want? And I would always be like, I don't need this. I started asking for like airsoft guns, and I would never fucking get them.
What is airsoft? Is that like a BB gun?
It's BB. It's like all the ones I keep showing you every now and then. It's like BB.
I don't know what shoots out of it, though. Is it BB guns?
It's
plastic
a
BBs, right?
plastic pellet, yeah.
Plastic?
Oh,
Yeah.
plastic and not a metal BB?
Yeah, no, yeah, there are ones that do metal, but those
Because
are like,
I never understood the term airsoft, because when I was growing up, if you shot someone with a BB gun, it hurt like a motherfucker. There was nothing soft. There was nothing soft about it.
Oh no, yeah, that's the there's nothing soft about these. You get hit with these, you're gonna feel it.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll
it's-
piss you off, but it's not, and it might leave a welt, but it won't like
Yeah.
you
It won't change your life or day.
Right, yeah. I mean, unless you get hit in the eye, that's about it.
If you shoot your eye out?
An eye. But yeah, I spent many Christmases asking for these, and then eventually I was like, once I hit 18 and I was like, I got my own credit cards and stuff, I was like, I can just buy these myself.
Just like me with horror movies in 2000, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Like my life started right then.
See, Chris? You see how that happens? You know, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's why I always this movie. I had a feeling when we were talking, like when we were saying we were gonna do this, I was like, oh, they're definitely gonna bring up how Ghoul is Ralphie. All he wants is a gun for Christmas.
Definitely, man. Let's get into it. No. So, how dumb is Ralphie to shoot at a metal sign?
Well, that's the thing. Those things can bounce back.
A sign?
No shit. He shoots a sign, and it bounces back.
Mm-hmm. That happens.
And almost shoots his eye out. It literally, everything he's been told almost happened. He knocks his glasses off, steps on them, they break, but miraculously he has glasses again when they go to the Chinese food place. But that's okay.
Oh wow, I never thought about that. You're right.
Yeah, but that's fine. Then we get to his scene. So his mother, oh yeah, that's why Aaron, I've been meaning to say this before the Ghoul interrupted our show by coming on. I was going to say to you, how weird is it, and you too, Chris, because she's cooking Thanksgiving dinner on Christmas. Now, am I crazy? Do we not all switch it up to a ham?
I'm pretty sure we did.
So in my family, the Christmas meal, per se, is kind of fluid. There's nothing set in stone about what the main course is or anything like that. There's usually a ham for one of the main courses, but then the other main course could be like fucking some kind of pasta dish, or just something else. It's not like Thanksgiving is turkey and Christmas is this.
Oh.
Yeah, ours is Thanksgiving is always strict Thanksgiving, and then for Christmas it usually, like Chris said, just fluctuates between like there could be a ham or there's usually a roast beef, but then a lot of Italian food, and then
it could be a ham or roast beef.
Yeah, ham, roast beef, and then you get pasta, meatballs. My dad makes eggplant. And then you could do for some. I mean, great because I'm half Italian, half Irish. So that's why like a fair mix of both. So
I'll say this: I don't condone it. I don't understand the mindset of doing the Thanksgiving food on Christmas, also because you just got rid of that shit. But like, I do think, even though I'm not here for it, I think it is a normal thing. And here's why I say it: think about Christmas Vacation. What the fuck do they make? A big ass turkey that ends up being dry.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm sure a lot of families do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? it's funny you say that. I think I thought of that this year.
But if you go back and watch all the Christmas Carol movies, it's a
Goose back in the day.
Yeah.
Right, Alex?
Yeah. I'd like to stroke it.
Really though, that must have been the thing back in the day, was a goose though. Like that was the delicacy to have on Christmas.
Yeah.
In those fucking old movies. Have you all ever eaten a goose?
Absolutely. I don't even know where to buy one.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't even know where you get that.
Probably I've had hot dogs. There's probably goose in that.
Well, the Bumpuses have 287 smelly dogs, and they all trample through the house, eat. Okay. Yeah. I feel like Leo gets right now. Okay. Why do you take the turkey out of the oven while you're cooking it, sit it on the table, then a guy goes to pick at it, and you go, "Don't eat the turkey. It's got an hour to cook. You'll get worms."
It's 1940 logic.
Right? Why is it out of the oven if it's not done being cooked? You don't cook something, heat it to a point, take it out, then put it back in later and keep cooking it till it's finished. You don't do that.
No, you don't half cook your chicken?
No.
maybe that was something. So like the one thing I was thinking is like, oh, maybe that thing it's sitting in like finishes cooking it at like a different, like it thermalizes it or some bullshit like that.
What? Yeah, the turkey's gone. I like how he drops the leg on the last wing on the floor, and he goes, "We're going out to eat."
I thought he was going to take a bite out of it.
That would have been great. But they go to Chinese food. Now, do you guys know that Chinese food is the most popular food on Christmas Day?
Yep.
No, I did not know that.
How strange. You knew that, Aaron?
Yep. I found it out like 2 days ago, but yes. Like,
Oh, wow. How'd you find that? Oh, because of the show?
because the movie, yeah. I was like, that can't be a thing. Is that a thing? And then like my girlfriend was like, yeah, that's like, and then I Googled it and I was like, damn, you're smart. Like,
Yeah, there's not only the Chinese New Year. Apparently, they also don't do our Christmas.
Yeah.
And I guess, and it's funny, I had Chinese food today for lunch.
Well, good luck in a couple hours.
Yeah, I know. My stomach is up. My stomach is like the Ghoul's was when he found out he wasn't on the show. I'm sorry.
but he made it.
You know what? You're right. Thank you, Aaron. I made it. I hope when the Chinese food kicks in, you don't make it.
Wow, here we go, Chris. The other passive-aggressive moment. He rounded the year out with it.
Mm-hmm.
That actually wasn't passive aggressive. That was aggressive.
That's just aggressive.
Yeah, that was just right to the point. Jesus Christ.
I hope you end up not making it to a parking lot this time.
I'm surprised like the Ghoul, because I thought he was coming on, and like, mind you, I don't know if this is still a thing going on. I need to catch up on your guys' shows, but I was surprised that he didn't mention the kid shooting his eye out was really similar to Michael Myers getting his eyes shot out in Halloween 2.
Thank you, Aaron, because we've semi-retired the bit, but thank you. You are a fucking god amongst.
What a way to round out the year. We retired that a couple months ago, but thank God he brought it back. Nothing's better than when a guest chimes in with that.
That's great. Like when Carly said a woman or something.
A girl. Yeah, very good, Aaron. Thank you.
Welcome. I was like, even if you guys had, because I was like, even if they hadn't retired it, surely like that's like, they wrote, as soon as they do like, oh, doing this fucking movie was in there.
Oh, that was fucking perfect, dude.
Michael Myers shoots his eyes out.
Yeah, Loomis is like, you'll shoot your eyes out.
He says she'll shoot your eyes out.
Yeah. She'll shoot your eyes out.
She'll shoot your eyes out.
That was excellent.
Get out now, or she'll shoot your eyes out.
Yeah.
You know now.
Yes, Chris.
Oh
my God.
So the last thing I want to say, Chris, we talked about this. When the Chinese people cut the duck's head off,
yeah,
they clearly, to anyone, and Aaron, you're excused, you saw it once. Anyone else who saw this the 100 times, like everyone, it's clear that Bob Clark did not tell, what's her name, Melinda Dillon, that they were gonna do that, and they wanted her and the kids' genuine reactions when they
really?
Oh yeah, dude. You could tell that they were just real people in that moment. And
I just thought it was good acting.
No, Melinda's great, but that was authentic human reaction. She was like, and the way she reacted, there was just nothing.
Like she was trying to stifle her laughter or shock or something.
There was nothing disingenuous about that moment of her and the kid's reaction to him cutting that duck's head off. Now, when the dad goes, he's smiling.
He's smiling at us.
And all that stuff. I don't know if he knew, but definitely the mom and kids did not know that was coming. And Bob Clark said, whatever happens in the next 4 minutes, you stay in character.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you that.
I love that ending.
It was an amazing moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ralphie's sleeping in bed at the end with his blue steel beauty, as he calls it. I don't know how his parents allow him to sleep with a gun in his hands.
I fucking love the very end of that movie when it shows Ralphie sleeping with the gun and it does the final voiceover, and then it cuts to the credits, the snow is falling down, and that plays that music. I almost get like teary-eyed. It's unreal. Like the feeling I get when those credits start to roll at the end of that movie. I seriously, it almost makes me emotional.
I'm sure you guys mentioned this at the beginning before I fucking appeared. Like Santa, how Bob Clark also directed Black Christmas.
He did?
No, did he really?
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Whoa! This is yeah. Bob Clark also directed, or did he direct? He directed this, correct? Yeah, he also directed Black Christmas.
Oh my god,
74.
Aaron! Did you know this? Did you know this, Aaron?
Oh, I had no clue.
Damn.
Yeah. So. So
fill us in, Ghoul. What?
So you get two very different Christmas stories from the same guy. But also they end the same way. Like the end of this movie has the credits from the outside of the house while snow's going on, and Black Christmas has the same. And then you hear the phone ring, and it keep ringing and ringing, as in, you know, obviously they didn't find the real Billy.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh shit.
It's a damn shame you weren't on the first 30 minutes of our show.
Fuck, man. God damn. You know what? At least I could contribute something at the very end. My friends, here we go. Yeah.
He still doesn't get it that we already talked about that. Look at his face. No, he just now knew.
How many hints can you get?
You guys, all right. Fuck you.
We didn't even talk about the dog scene when he slams the dog's tails on the door. You can tell it's not dog's tails that are coming through that door crack. It's like pieces of felt that they're just moving up and down.
Or like leather,
yeah, they're just playing that, but it's just cloth strips going up and down.
There's no way.
Yeah. Real quick, something else we didn't bring up. Who goes out and buys a Christmas tree on Christmas Eve?
Oh, God. And then decorates it. And then by the time they light the last light, the kids are going to bed.
I was going to say, immediately go to bed. Like, was that a thing back then?
Could you imagine wasting your time?
Time and money to go buy a tree on Christmas Eve, decorate it, kids go to bed just to have it on Christmas morning.
Yeah.
And then... And he said, I'll knock off $2. He says, how much is it? He goes, I'll knock off $2. He goes, he should have said, yeah, well, great, but how much is it? Right? Like, he asks how much it is.
Yeah, they don't say the price.
He don't say the price because I guess they didn't want to date it, but it's probably $6. So if he knocks off $2, it's $4. And he's like, well, I don't know if I want to spend $4 on a tree.
I've always hated that trope of like people buying or decorating their Christmas tree on Christmas Eve, because it's like, do you not know, like, when you do have a real tree, how long it takes? Like what, like a week for the fucking branches to fall?
Oh, longer than that.
Yeah, like
as long as you keep it watered.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
like I fucking god damn it, movie logic.
I wouldn't waste my time decorating my house if it was just for a day.
Yeah.
I would just like skip that shit. Just
like the same shit as deciding to decorate your house for Halloween on fucking October 31st.
Yeah, you see that in all the fucking Halloween movies.
Yeah, they're like, yeah.
One other thing we didn't mention, like Ralphie writes the theme, right? And he goes, he says it has a compass and stock and this thing which tells time. You mean a clock?
A watch?
Or a watch,
clock.
whatever. Like, what the fuck is a thing that tells time, Ralphie? Has nobody told you these things are called clocks? Like, what the fuck is happening here? How old is this kid? A thing that tells time. That's like saying, yeah, my dad has a thing that, like, propels him to work and is powered by gas. It's really weird.
It's called a car.
Right, like, what the fuck is happening here? A thing that tells time.
Tell time? Just empty.
All right, guys, so let's rate this iconic classic Christmas movie. How many heads are you chopping off of multiple ducks? Out of 5, for A Christmas Story, Chris?
So, like I said, I was not into this movie at all until I was like 22 years old, is when I first got into it. Now, granted, that was 27 years ago, so I've been into it for a long time, but I didn't grow up watching this. But once I finally got into it, it just like grabbed me, and I started watching it every single year. It's just, I love even though I'm not a fan of like old movies per se, for the most part, the fact that this takes place back in the 40s, which if you would have put a gun on my head before tonight, I would have said the 50s, but apparently it takes place in 1940 or something like that.
I thought 50s too.
Yeah. I guess it's just everything they use, the clothing, the decor, the decorations, the windows, the displays, the voiceover, everything. It really does feel like you're watching a movie, not that was filmed in that time period like Aaron thought, but that really did take place back then. And it's something like innocent and magical about that in a way. And this is one that I will continue to watch every single year for the rest of my life. This is a slam dunk. I'm chopping 5 duck heads off out of 5 for this movie. It's not even close.
Right. All right, Ghoul, how many duck heads are you chopping off out of 5 for A Christmas Story?
I love this movie so much that I was watching it and I didn't make the first hour of the recording because I was just so enveloped in it. No, Chris, to a degree, I have the same opinion, except this has been in my life basically my entire life, because the whole it being on for 24 hours on
oh god, since 97.
Ghoul was born in 94, so basically the whole Ghoul's whole life he's growing up with that marathon.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't start till I was 22, dude.
Yeah. I did not love this movie as a kid, but as I got older, I started to get it, you know what I mean? And so that's when I started to gain more of an appreciation. And ever since the older I get, the more I'm like, oh man, like, because we all remember like Christmases when we were younger, and like certain ones like that meant more than another, you know what I mean? So like, I totally get where this whole movie, like the point of the movie, you know? So I always keep it. For nostalgia's sake, granted, obviously for this, I fucked up a little bit. For nostalgia's sake, I always try and watch it on
Halloween.
Yeah, on April 5th. I
like how Chris is talking to us while he's pissing.
He's sharpening his pencil. I always try and make it a point to watch it at least once during that 24-hour marathon while it's on TV, like, because with the commercials and everything. It's just like the nostalgia thing of it all, you know? There's so, but like I said, it's not my favorite Christmas movie, but it is, I guess, if
top 5 at least, right?
Fucking, of course, it's in top 5. I'd have to go with 5 duck heads out of 5. There's a reason why this movie is played 24 hours
a day.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is gonna be a Hall of Famer. I'm very curious if we're gonna get. Oh.
What's the criteria?
Aaron only saw it once. The odds of him giving this a 5 out of 5, just so we all know.
Hey, you never know. Matt went 5 out of 5s across the board for Back to the Future.
He saw that a billion times.
Do we all have to give perfect scores for it to be a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, and Aaron, I'm not putting any pressure on you. I'm just saying that I totally understand if you don't go that far with this. So, yeah, go ahead. How many duck's heads are you chopping off out of 5 for this movie?
I can be bought. Like, no. Man, I don't have the nostalgia that you guys have with it. And I really like this movie. But I have, in my top 10, like 10 other Christmas movies that jump in front of it. And the argument could be made like, well, like let's get like down to the nitty gritty of it, of what is and isn't Christmas. But I got to be honest, guys, for me, it's not a Hall of Famer yet. Now we'll see if I get the hankering to start watching it year after year because, like, you know, like what Chris said, like when he first watched it, you know, it wasn't, you know, his top or whatever, but now it's become a thing. So I'm not saying it couldn't be a Hall of Famer for me for years to come, but for me,
right this second.
Yeah, right this second, I am having a really hard time between a 3 and a 3.5. Like, because I liked it. I did like it and enjoyed it. But it's not a 5 for me, guys.
I don't think that's even crazy from a first watch.
I would not expect that from anybody who'd never seen it before.
Yeah, so I'm you know, I'm gonna go. Fuck, I wish I could be right between a 3 and a 3.5, but I can't. So I gotta be.
That would be a 3.25.
3.25. There it is.
Okay,
and I think that's the first 3.25 we've ever had on a show. So, yep.
I feel like it's got to be in podcast history. I don't think anyone's.
Aaron,
no, you've never listened to Exploding Heads. They'll go like 3.67125.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
they're done.
Shout out Christian.
Yeah, I miss Christian. We gotta have him back on.
We will when we do some shitbag Canadian movie. This is a Canadian movie. Oh my god.
We missed it. We should have had 5 guys on the show.
5 guys.
Yeah, so my rating out of 5 duck heads getting chopped off. Obviously, listen, this is my whole life right here. This is 5 out of 5. I've been watching this my entire life that it matters. You know, what the hell do I care about my first 9 years? So, you know, everything besides that, I've been watching this every year. Obsessed. I don't know how I got obsessed. Like, you know, until 97, we weren't told that this was like some iconic thing or anything like that. But somehow I just knew anyway, you know, in 91 or whatever. And I watched it way more than I should have every December. And when I say watch it like multiple times a year, it's all December. Like I'd start right away in December, then mid-December, then the end of December. And even today with my daughter, it's hard to watch things when you have a 1-year-old. So I'll put this on probably 5 times this year, just so I could.
5 times?
6 times. Just so I could say I watched it once. You know, like that's how it is when you have a 1-year-old. Like you can't really keep all your attention on what's on the TV. So
yeah, how many times did you say you've watched Home Alone this year so far?
Oh, already 6. Oh yeah, and I feel like I watched it half of that. So
6 times.
No, I mean half of one watch. I mean.
Right.
So yeah, no, and I'll probably watch Home Alone again 4 more times. Like things are different when you can't really do anything anymore. So yeah, 5 out of 5. Aaron, we love having you here, dude, and great time tonight.
dude, thank you so much, man. And it's fun when you do movies that you know, but sometimes it's even more fun when it's some that you don't know.
No, it was amazing to get your perspective. I don't think there's most people on Earth who didn't see this. So, yeah, no, it was amazing. We have the one guy.
One guy.
Well, that's it. That's the end of Dead Man's Party Season 2. Hope you liked it. 2025 sucked, but not on this show. So, that's it, everyone. Goodbye, and Merry Christmas, Chris.
Ho, ho, ho!
Wow, you knew that they said that in this movie? Oh my. Because I always thought it was so funny. He said, Merry Christmas, Chris. And you picked up on that.
No, that's just what popped in my head when you said that.
That made it even better. Good night.